Hey guys, Axel6 here with another build showcase on something I've been theory crafting for the POE 2.4 patch, the Druid patch. I am playing as an Acolyte of Chiyula Monk, Savage Temple, level 65, a little over leveled for the campaign, I know. Energy shield is at 2300, life's at 1100, 32% armor, and I am almost resistance capped, except for chaos. I'm going to quickly go over the skills, the passive tree, the current gear, why I chose this ascendancy, and hopefully blast through this map and kill the boss without dying. For the skills, we have Maul is the bear's basic attack. We use this to build stun on bosses. We're going to be focusing on stun. And it grants 5 rage on hit. If you didn't know, if you hold Alt and go to the bear form and you hover over it, you'll see all the bonuses you get for the Wyvern as well and the Wolf. You get armor per level, armor applies to elemental damage, and an endurance charge for every 15 rage you spend. I'm using rapid attacks too for more attack speed, armor break because we are a physical and chaos damage build, and it also gives endurance charges when you break armor. So there's two ways to generate endurance charges. Life Leech because we're not fully energy shield based right now. If you're out of energy shield, this could help in a pinch. And Stun 3. If you notice the DPS, it doubles without it. But what's important is the stun buildup. If you look here, it is at 1070, and if you take it off, it drops down to 193. So that's a huge difference. We're not using Mace Strike. Into the Breach, I'll go over later. This is part of the Ascendancy. Furious Slam is going to be our main clear skill. It has more stun buildup, and if you spend 10 rage, the slam is a lot bigger. I'm using, and you get it right off the bat, like Act 1, which is nice. Aftershock 2 for a chance to cause an aftershock. Fist of War 2 to ancestrally boost it, and you'll know if it's boosted if you see the green spikes. And you get boosted every 4 seconds, and what it does is it increases your damage in AoE. We have Bleed 3 for 100% chance to bleed, I'll go over that later, and Heft for more damage. Our bossing skill is going to be Hammer of the Gods. You drop this huge hammer from the sky, does a bunch of damage, but you can't use it freely. You can only use it when you have enough glory, and you get glory whenever you heavy stun an enemy. And when you heavy stun a boss, you generate enough glory to use it. I am using Heft for more maximum fizz hit. I'm using Heavy Swing, the less attack speed doesn't matter, it's just more damage. Rage Forge, if you spend 10 rage, you get more damage, and you should always have enough rage for this to proc. Fist of War 3, which you usually don't use on skills you use often, because it only boosts the skill every 14 seconds, which is a long time. We're not going to be using it this often, so that shouldn't matter. And what matters is it doubles the effect of Ancestral Boost, and if I'm correct, that should be 60% more damage and 50% increased area of effect. We're using Ferocious War as our war cry. It gives you rage based on how many enemies are around you and what kind of enemies they are, like rares, uniques give you more rage, and it empowers your next attack to break a bunch of armor. Using Tireless, so there's a chance you can empower multiple attacks. Magnified Area for increased area of effect. Life Tap, so you can always use it. The skill costs life instead. Leap Slam is our travel skill. You can use it to jump into packs, out of packs if you're in danger, over ledges, or anywhere you're caught, stuck. We're using Fist of War 2 to boost it. Stun 1 to build up more stun. Rapid Attacks 1 for, jumping faster. Probably should upgrade these gems. And the last skill is Shockwave Totem. I only really use this for bossing. You can use it if there is a huge pack, it draws some aggro off of you, like an Abyss pack or something. It looks like that, and it'll start pulsing and dealing damage. We have stun buildup, that's the main reason why we use it. Prolonged duration, Rage 3, if you're not at maximum rage, it should pulse faster, and it gets you 5 rage whenever it hits the enemy. The last one is Blind, just for defense and accuracy against enemies. For our auras and spirit gems, early game I was running Herald of Ash for clear. When I got enough dexterity, I switched to Herald of Blood and Plague. This is old tech. If you've never seen this or heard of it, essentially when you kill an enemy from bleeding from your slam, Herald of Blood will explode. If you have chance to poison, here the enemy will get poisoned, or the other enemies will get poisoned, and when they die, they'll explode from Bursting Plague, dealing physical damage. And if you put in Bleed 3, the Bursting Plague will bleed other enemies, and this should theoretically chain in an infinite loop. I also have Deadly Poison 2 here, Herald the Plague, and Savage Fury is a new spirit gem for this patch. I am still testing it out. I didn't know what to use for my last aura. You get Fury when you hit, and the more Fury you have to manually activate it. But the more Fury you have, the longer it lasts, and it grants you Onslaught, more damage, and you lose life. I haven't noticed the life loss, and when I get Onslaught on my weapons, I will probably replace this. For our passive tree, I went down here first for skill speed, attack damage, attack speed, because the barrier is pretty slow. I got attack damage here, attack speed here, some area of effect nodes here and here. This breaks armor on enemies with ailments. They're bleeding, they're poisoned, so this works. And if you notice on the tree, we have stun buildup and a lot of chance to daze. And if you don't know what daze does, there's a indicator above enemies that's like this yellow sparkle that shows that they're dazed, and it just makes them take more stun buildup, which is really nice. Down here we have increased damage against dazed enemies and increased effect of broken armor, more damage. For our jewels, what's really important is to get 10% chance to poison. And with 3 jewels, our Herald of Plague has 90% chance to poison, so it's more reliable. And if you notice, we have chaos damage nodes on the tree. Event Horizon, big increase in chaos damage. The downside is mitigated because we don't use any chaos skills. Spaghettification, more movement speed, chaos damage, attributes. The minus chaos res won't matter. I'm planning on going chaos inoculation later on when I get more energy shield. This is just more damage. And now I'm currently pathing for energy shield, a pure energy shield, not the evasion energy shield hybrid. We're not going evasion. And for the ascendancy, we chose Acolyte of Chiyula for gaining extra chaos damage from scaling our physical damage, and you could also scale chaos damage on the tree. If you go down here, I don't have my third or fourth ascendancies, but I chose these two. You get that skill into the breach, which spawns these little flames, and you get 7% 7% chaos damage, I'm sorry, per stack, up to 10 stacks, so that's 70% chaos damage. And if you go down here, you get to pick which remnants. So there's red, blue, and purple. You want to pick purple because that's what's providing the chaos damage buff. For the third and fourth ascendancy, I'm going to go up here. This one says you take no damage from volatility. You gain volatility on inflicting an ailment. If you'd like, on the tree, you can grab volatility on chance to kill for more stacks. It won't help with bossing though. And over here, unraveling, your chaos damage can freeze, ignite, or shock. Freeze is good for defense. Shock, they take more damage. And that combos with this, which whenever you inflict an ailment, you gain volatility. Volatility, what it does is you gain stacks, and then after 4 seconds of not gaining stacks, it'll explode, dealing 100 physical damage to you. But that doesn't matter because we take no damage from it. And then you get 1% damage as chaos for each stack. So that is my idea for the build. For our gear, we have increased stun threshold here. That's going to be important because the lower life you have, I believe the more you get stunned out of your skills, which are still kind of slow. And when I go chaos inoculation eventually, what's really important to pick up is this right here, a basement, because you get stun threshold equal to 30% of your maximum energy shield instead of life. But let's see, for the boots, ideally you want 30% movement speed, but I'm on a budget. It has some resistance, intelligence. The gloves are a damage slot, like you want mostly damage. The energy shield's pretty low on it, so plus level to melee skills. Attack speed is good. Adds physical damage to attacks is really good. I only have the melee skills right now. My amulet I've been using in the beginning. It is so bad. This is my next gear replacement. The rings, flat damage, physical damage, increased chaos damage, double resistances, dexterity. And you need dexterity to run your auras, by the way. And this one, same thing. Increased physical damage, increased chaos damage, double resistances. The body armor and the helmet will give you the most energy shield. I'm working on this right now. It has double resistances, not that much energy shield. I need a source of flat energy shield eventually. The body armor I bought, pretty decent. It wasn't too expensive. Some intelligence, a resistance, and a lot of energy shield. I got lucky with my weapons. I crafted them from from scratch. I spent around 30 exalts each. I bought a magic blue base with tier 3 attack speed. This one is tier 3 hybrid physical damage and accuracy. You hit it with the essence of abrasion for more the flat physical damage. You use the abyss currency for a guaranteed prefix whenever you use a jawbone, and you fish for increased physical percent damage. And I got lucky with that for 108%. And then I finished it off with 2 greater exalted orbs. The leech is okay. The goal is to replace it with the essence that gives +5 to all skills in onslaught and kill. Same thing with the hammer, crafted the same way. I got empowered attacks, deals 99% more damage, which all your attacks are always empowered. So with all that out the way, let us blast through this map. And if you didn't know, whenever you roar, your slams come out faster. Or basically when you're standing up, if you auto attack, your slams come out faster as well. There's a rare there. I'm going to drop the hammer. And there's a Herald of Blood. Oh. They'll start exploding. Yep, explosions were clear. That's pretty nice. I'm not that tanky yet, like my previous video. Oh. But still gets the job done if you're careful enough, and hopefully once I get better gear, this character will be fairly tanky. I haven't really been doing the league mechanic, to be fair. The rewards seem just okay for now. I might wait till I get to mapping to see if the rewards get any better. But I really do enjoy the system of like kind of building your own dungeon. I think that's pretty cool. See, the rares get stunned so easily. Alright, time for the boss. Let's see how this goes. Drop down the totem. Or, wait a second. Drop down the totem. We roar. We slam. And look at that stun build up. And then, drop the hammer. And he's almost heavy stunned again. Oh, he's heavy stunned again. Drop the hammer. It's kind of overkill though. And yeah, that's how the build's been working out so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see future videos for this or the Wyvern build, I'm also working on a Witch Hunter Wolf build that uses fragmentation rounds, and I'll be uploading that very soon. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Thank you guys so much for watching.